welcome to the humble castle. Please have a step in. This is going to be very nice. This is like this is not like a real estate manager trying to sell you anything, but it's going to be looking brilliant. Here will be some very big, nice new windows. Here will be an elevated place where one can sleep, and it's going to be super nice. We're going to have some nice new planks on this thing here, and today we're actually going to make the holes for the window and start make the inside insulation, because as this is also going to be used in winter time, it's going to be we need some more insulation, like from an extra 5 centimeters. And let's take a quick look around where we can still see how it looks, because today we're gonna smash it up a bit. So we're gonna remove this and these, and we're gonna use this window here to put as a double glazing on this, and we're gonna put 2 nice big new windows which are lying over here. And let's see how far we get today. Alright folks, welcome to day 2. On day 1 we made a lot of mess, and we try to keep a bit of order. It's very important, because when you tear down and you peel out the crap, and you only have the shell left, and you start working with the shell. The shell, we finished, there was a window sitting here, it moved over here, and there's 2 new windows here where we made the holes bigger. We also, this is sounds solid now, and that's because we actually made some fixing, because it was really just no material. So what we did inside here is that we made a new skillet for the windows, so they're not going to drop out. And today we're going to do various stuff. We're going to fix a very important thing: electricity. Electricity comes in here. There is these wires, they go around in the house. We don't know exactly where. We know one because we cut it by mistake when we put in the window here. There's so we need to remake the wiring a little bit and so on. But anyway, we're gonna reuse some of this stuff. We found there was a little closet here, and we're gonna make an electricity closet and put it up here. And in here we're gonna have this here, which has short control and stuff. This is second-hand stuff which we're gonna use. It wasn't here, but I kept it for some years, and now it's gonna come in handy. So we're gonna fix the electricity, and that's probably gonna be the main thing for today. And on the outside we have some furniture which we are gonna start sandpapering down. We have 10 days to complete this, and we simply have to move ass on this one. Day 3 has emerged, and I like to just say that we only do this a few hours a day, so it's just if you say, gee, didn't I get further, and so on. Anyway, we've got electricity working, very important thing. That means that we can now turn on, very important, the light now works, and that's all good, except that it's a little bit wrong, because there needs to be electric heating here, so we need to install more electricity, and there needs to be electricity in there's going to be a sort of a kitchen thing out here, so there's going to be for the fridge, there's going to be electricity, and for brewing of coffee, very important, so that's gonna be put in. And today we're gonna make this thing here all over the walls, and we're gonna put insulation in. Actually, before that we're gonna put the wires in we need, because we'll need to do that in that sequence. And so skillet and wiring and insulation and plastic, so this is ready. And then we're gonna, well, that's probably gonna be tomorrow, but we bought the paint and so on. And all this out here, all this nice wood here, and this insulation here, and this plastic is gonna go up today. And we're gonna maybe start to look at the outside, just because it's nice weather. So we're gonna fix this thing here. It's not looking so fantastic, but we got some wood ready for that also. Welcome to day 4. Now, we did a big mistake. We got ambitious. When you get ambitious, things stretch out in time. We wanted more electricity. So now I'm going to walk you through the house, how nice it's going to be, but there are certain things which we decided on the way we needed. We needed to move the lights. The lights all turn on this switch here, so we have this is a switch turning on the light. There is a radiator down here, and there's a nice desk sitting here, and there is electrical supply for a computer or something like that. Then we're gonna have a bed elevated here in this space, and of course there needs to be a TV on the wall, so we need electricity for that as well. And over here, when you sit in the bed, which is going to be elevated to here, and you sit cozy and so on, we need to have a lamp for the just as you hang it, you pull it and it turns off and on. And over here we're gonna be able to turn on the light in this little bed section also. And also we decided that we needed to make some window seals, so we needed more woodwork here. And then finally this which is needed for this thing here, which is the plastic which goes in front of the insulation. And the reason for that is that hot air can contain a lot more water, and if it just goes out into the insulation directly, it will cool down, and then it will give off the vapor, the water, and then it will make the whole construction rot. Yeah, very dramatic. But anyway, this thing here let us down. We had a lot of ammo for it, but it was the wrong ammo. So we got delayed, so we couldn't do anything before we got the ammo. Now we got the ammo. So now we are set for putting plastic on all this, putting the insulation in, and just finishing up the electricity in here. And that's what we're going to do in a few seconds. Alright, this is day 5, and this is now the cozy castle here. It looks like a mob hit is gonna happen soon, because all this plastic on the walls, as you probably seen it in the crime movies and so on. Window seals has been sanded down, and so there's no rough edges, and it's already the windows have been washed, and it's moving into the painting. And the very smart thing to do is to paint from the top down. The floor is the last thing we're going to put on, simply because we don't want to, we're just going to have the paint dropping on it. It's just, there's no need to put any cover on that. So the walls have been pre-painted, so we don't need to worry about those, but we take actually this surface up here, and then we move to the window seals, and then we put the wood on the walls, and then we put the floor on the floor. And it's probably not something we'll finish all today, but we're gonna have a go at it. Welcome to the 6th day in the history of the castle. We're a little bit tired. We have actually been working a while today and have put up the rest of the wood on this. Now we're at this point of the building process where you can see a lot of small mistakes. We have there's a plank here with different color and different color here, so there will be a lot of corrections where we just make it a little bit wider and so on. And then we need to put panels, skirtings, and we're going to put the floor on now. The floor is here, and there is a tremendous difference in smell in here. It's very cozy, has that warm wood scent about it, and also it's warm in here. It tends to be warmer by far in here than outside, even though there is no heating on. So the insulation is really making a difference and so on. So all in all, we are making good progress. The only thing is that we have put a deadline on 10 days to be complete, and we are now half, and there's still a lot of ways to go, and a lot of things to be fixed and put in place and so on. So now it's getting hard because we are approaching deadline, but we're doing good progress. Welcome to 7th part of the nightmare. Now we're getting actually rid of the nightmare. The miscolored wood is now fixed, and there's a lot of cracks and so on, which is now fixed. And now is the day where we're gonna do magic. Spotlight. These are the panels and stuff. The panels are up here, the skirtings and so on. And it's the magic where everything ugly sort of disappears, where the beauty will just emerge. And this is where we actually are very close to being finished, but there is the next room out there, which is the nightmare. This is something we're gonna look at tomorrow, but today we're just gonna spread beauty. And just also notice the floor is finished. The floor is now finished. Yes. So today we're gonna wrap up and do a little bit of magic and put these things on, and then we're gonna move into the horrible sort of kitchen entrance area. Yeah. This is the 8th day, right? Is it correct?
Soon enough.
Welcome to the 8th time around in the castle. And round we go. And here we will notice there is these things have emerged. We will have a quick look, and I will have a quick say about it also. And that say is basically that this electricity stuff is something one should probably not do oneself. If one does it oneself, one has to consult an electrician to make it like it should be. And do not ever make a connection inside the wall which the electrician cannot see. An electrician should be able to see all the connections in the boxes and everywhere else. But if you don't know what you're doing, then don't do it. We have also started putting a bit of furniture here. Fuck's sake. You're dying out here. This is my wife dying out here.
Yes, I'm under torture.
Yeah.
I cough because I have to clean this place after the guys. They torture.
This is actually the bed. Well, it's not finished as you can see, but this is, you can see where the bed is going to extend to. And we're going to make a bed skeleton and make this ready.
This is the bed.
This is the bed. Have a lie down. Yeah. Welcome to the dungeon. This chaos. And well, of course, it gets a little bit complicated because all of a sudden we needed to make furniture also. So we made a bed, and there will be this thing here will slide under it, and it will look quite smart. And on the other side, one can hide several corpses, some suitcases with money, the basic stuff, right? So okay, and we're just wrapping up the bed, and then we're gonna put some Home Sweet Home is emerging, and chaos will hopefully disappear over and out. Okie dokes. So now this is the 10th time around, and today we're going to do something impossible. We're going to make the outside. And we have come up with these puzzles here. It's, all these things needs to fit together. They don't at the moment. It's just like very wobbly and so on. But the idea is anyway that one is going to walk up here and it's going to be a nice entrance and so on. And I'm going to finish the woodwork here, and we're going to make these things disappear, and then we will disappear because the project is finished. But before we do that, there will be an 11th video where we just show how it's ending up looking. Yeah. Welcome to the last video in the Tiny Estate series. Now we actually finished. The support has been put in under the wheels. I don't know if you can see it, but it means it's gonna stay here. And even if the tires get a bit worn out, it will still stay correct. And windows are all in place. The front porch is here. In the evening the light turns on automatically. And let's just have a quick look in here. There's a little room where one can have a fridge. There's a little oven here, and there is place to put one's wardrobe, and there is the electricity cupboard there. And then we enter the real little beauty, the room where one can sleep. And there's a small table here, which can be actually a big table. And then there is well, it's a nice place to crash, right? And suitable for a teenager. This is the real estate salesperson talking. Suitable for a teenager. The view, just check out the view, very nice. And I'll just leave you with this. So we're sort of like done here, and it turned out very nice.